Welcome to Love Connection, where old-fashioned romance meets modern-day technology, where you hear all the intimate details of a first date. And now, here's the host of Love Connection, Chuck Woolery.
Started by meeting our first guest. He says that there are signs that women love his upper body. He admits that in one way it's going to be tough to replace his ex-wife, and he thinks that water skiing makes for the perfect date. Please welcome David Abillo. Let me guess, water skiing is the perfect first date because you're a great water skier.
Well, that too, but there's no hidden surprises. You get what you get. Right there, you see everything, and when you're, you can't hide under the makeup and everything, and when you're in the water, there's a lot of smiles on top of the water, and whatever's under the water is between you and her.
I have no idea what he meant by that. Do you? I hear that. I'm going to tell you, we're going to show you the women that David had to choose from. Remember, you're going to pick the woman that you think's best for him. Here we go. First, Wendy. She says that she could date twice a week, but she only dates about once a month. She thinks a good way to meet men is by roaming around baseball stadiums. And Wendy told us what she likes best about country western dancing.
The dancing together, the uniform type of dancing, there's a style to it. It's almost like sex. No, it's just like when you're dancing with somebody that dances just right. You know, that you're dancing the same because everybody has their different style. It just feels so good. It's just...
I think we're working on a theme show here. I'm not really sure. Next, Lynn was born and raised in Duluth, Minnesota. She prefers men with hairy chests. She thinks that men especially like her hair, lips, and nails. And here's more from Lynn.
I either like you or I don't like you, and if I don't, you know it. And a lot of men will be, they're not straight up. You know, they've either got this or that you don't know about, you find out later. And I just want somebody that's going to be straight up with me because that's how I am.
Okay. Finally, Renee describes herself as very picky. Some men aren't really happy when they find out she doesn't kiss on the first date. Can't stand men who have dirty mouths or talk bad about their mother. And here's something else that irritates her.
To me, wrinkled money just really gets to me. You go out, or I go out to a bar and I see guys, they're reaching in their pocket and then they pull out a handful of change, and usually a couple dollars that are, intertwined with one another, and then they got gum wrappers in there, and then they're like, okay, here, and they're trying to pay the bartender. I mean, that is so tacky. That's what bums do,
So I guess the key is to iron your money before you go out with her. And those are the three women David had to choose from. It's time for you to make your choice. Who would you send him out with? We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll meet the woman that David selected. Hear everything that happened on their date. We'll do it. 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Be right back at you. Okay, we're back. David's going to tell us who he picked.
I chose Wendy.
Haven't seen each other since their date. We always hear both sides. Hello, Wendy Adams. Hi, Wendy. How are you? It's nice to see you. I think she's saying hello. You just can't hear her for that roar of applause. Anyway, welcome to the show. Make yourself at home back there, Wendy, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go, Dave.
Well, we talked, and I came to pick her up, and she was awesome. I mean, the smile, the hair, everything. The only problem is she was wearing a terry cloth robe, and it's going to see the body, It was a last-minute thing, so...
You have this whole thing about it, but there's nothing, you're just very obvious about it, David.
Well, she looked good on the tape, and...
Yeah. How come you weren't dressed when he got there? Was he early?
Well, I was running late because I was searching for a bra to wear with my dress.
Tell it all, Wendy. Don't leave anything out.
No, I had a low-cut dress, and there's a special bra that you have to use, and I knew we were going to go dancing.
I see.
And I didn't want anything to fall out.
You See, we don't really have those problems, so it's nice to know that and be sympathetic to the problems that you have. Now, when he showed up, what did you think of him, Wendy?
I thought he was really attractive.
Did you?
He had a great upper body, and when he wasn't looking, when he turned around, he had a cute butt.
Well, Dave, what can I say? So now, where do you go?
Well, we get in the car and we're heading over to Bob McGee's to eat some dinner. Well, what it is, she's a very extraordinary woman. We have a lot in common. We talk, and due to the fact that I don't date a lot, in 5 years I've dated twice. And
Really? Why is that?
I'm very picky. I'm very extremely
no
picky.
kidding.
Yeah. Well, it's a long story, but she was worth a second time.
Yeah, good. I mean, this is your second date in 5 years?
No, this is my third.
Third.
Yeah, but it paid off this time.
Now, did you feel the same way about him, Wendy?
Yeah, I liked him a lot. We had fun. We went country western dancing, and I don't know, we just had the best time together because we were joking around and having a good time and laughing and making jokes, and he went along with it.
Good. So now, you're eating. What happens now?
Well, we finished dinner. I realized that this was going to go well. I realized that the date was going to be good. She was into country, I'm into country, and all I could think about was, getting her over there onto the floor. So we finished dinner, and we started driving over there, and it was 30 minutes over there of watching the freeway, watching Wendy, but we made it there safely. And the minute we got there, we were both into country, so we liked it. So the minute we got there, we started dancing. And boy, I'll tell you, she's
That's
a
not
dancer.
true.
What?
That is not true.
What?
He wouldn't. Oh, it took a couple songs before we'd go out there and dance, and I'm the one that had to pull him out there to dance.
You did?
Okay, all right. Well,
okay, all right. I mean,
all right. Well, it was like,
I think he's playing hard to get.
well,
He's playing shy or something.
she is like got a nice body, okay? And it's like the faster you get on the dance floor, the faster you get to feel the body. So in country dancing, you hold each other a lot, and I just couldn't wait to get her out there and see what she could do.
hold her.
Well, yeah, and perform. And she's a good performer. She really performs well.
Does she?
Yeah. So, anyways, it was getting kind of late. We got a pretty good workout, so I drove her home, and we talked on the way home, and then we got back. And I wanted, to be honest with you, I guess maybe it's the fact that we went out thinking when we talked on the phone that we were going to have fun, and this was just going to be fun, and it just was fun.
Good night.
Oh yeah.
Seemed to lose you there for a second.
No. And then I got in the car and I just sang all the way home.
Yeah.
It was great.
Good date.
Oh,
It was a quick kiss, though.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a little quick. I think he was too worried about catching my cold.
It was well worth
Seemed like you're over it now, Wendy.
Yeah.
Yeah, finished. Okay. Let's take a look and see the audience before. Well, they liked you, 77%.
Hey, Wendy, you want to go out again?
Sure.
Come on out, Wendy. Have a seat. So this worked out good, didn't it?
Yeah, we had a great time.
I'm glad for both of you. Thanks for coming on the show. We enjoyed having
Thanks
you
for
and
having
meeting
us.
you. You're welcome. We're going to come right back. Another couple right after this. Okay, everybody in Orange County, this is the deal. Love Connection is now holding auditions just for Orange County residents at the Airport or Garden.